Students of first BA, BSW. Today in this session, we will be dealing with the essay Travel by Train, written by John Boynton Priestley. John Boynton Priestley was a novelist, dramatist, and essayist. He was born on 13 September 1894 in England. Students, there's a mistake there. It is not 1984. It is 1894. Priestley is a master of light essay. His essays are characterized by kindly humor and a remarkable felicity of phrase. In the essay Travel by Train, which you have for study, Priestley gives entertaining description of various kinds of travelers he has come across during his train journey. Now, you can open your textbooks, go to chapter 2 from the text kaleidoscope, page number 14. Those who don't have a text, you can follow it on the screen, and I will be giving you a line by line explanation. Remove an Englishman from his hearth and home, his center of corporal life, and he becomes a different creature, one capable of sudden furies and roaring passion, a deep sea of strong emotions churning beneath his frozen exterior. Remove an Englishman from his hearth and home. Hearth is the fireplace. You know, England is very cold during the winter season, and so the people light the fire and sit around the fire to keep themselves warm. This is sitting beside the hearth, they feel very comfortable, and this hearth is the center of their family life. So remove a person from his home. So when you are far away from your house, for that matter, you do feel a lot of discomfort. So your home is the center of corporal life. What is corporal life? That which refers to your body. Your body is comfortable when you are in the house. But when you leave your home, when you're outside the home, what becomes? We become, or he becomes. Who is the he here? The Englishman becomes a different creature. His character changes. One capable of sudden furies, he gets angry, and roaring passions, he becomes very emotional, annoyed sometimes, finds it difficult to adjust to the outside environment, outside the home, the people outside the home, and a deep sea of strong emotions churning beneath his frozen exterior. So when you are outside your home, you behave in a different manner than when you are inside. You have no inhibitions, you're free inside your home. But when you step outside, You have a frozen exterior. What is this frozen exterior? A face which does not show any emotions. And but deep inside you feel a lot of emotions, but you don't show it. You want to laugh, you put on a serious face. You want to cry, you put on a serious face, so that another person will not be able to read your emotions. I can pass at all times for a quiet, neighborly fellow, yet I have sat more than once in a railway carriage with black murder in my heart. I can pass at times for a quiet, neighborly fellow. Normally, he is very calm and quiet. He can make adjustments. He lives a very good family life. He has adjusted to his neighbors. Yet, I have sat more than once in a railway carriage with black murder, with anger in my heart, with a lot of emotions in my heart, that is aggressive emotions, black murder. I feel like hitting someone. I feel like killing someone when I'm traveling in a railway carriage. At the mere sight of some probably inoffensive fellow passenger, my whole being will be invaded by a million devils of wrath. At the mere sight of some probable inoffensive fellow passenger sometimes. So even if you have not traveled by train, you have traveled by bus. And you see different kinds of people getting into the bus. And somehow you form opinions about those people. Some you like when you see them. Some you smile at. And some, even though they are inoffensive, they don't trouble you, they are quiet, still you can't bear the sight of such people. And somehow they make you feel very uncomfortable. You get angry, though they are very nice people. And I could do such bitter business as the day would quake to look on. Could do such bitter business as the day would quake to look on. So this is a quotation from William Shakespeare's Hamlet. What is this bitter business? Bitter business is a dreadful sight, and the sight of some people makes him feel a little aggressive, angry, and he begins to quake, to shake, to shiver. Quaking is shiver. When you have a fever, how you shiver. So this anger also makes him shiver. Though that person is inoffensive, he has not hurt him in any way, still the sight of some people makes him get angry, and he begins to shiver in anger or hatred towards this inoffensive passenger, a person who has not done anything to him at all. Next slide. So from here onwards, he goes on to explain different kinds of people whom he meets on the train during his journey. So who are the people whom he hates? Who are the people whom he likes? So the first kind of person he's going to explain to us or characterize, bring out the character of a middle-aged woman. There is one type of traveler that never fails to rouse my quick hatred. So there is one kind of traveler. When he meets them, he feels hatred towards those people. And who is this person whom he hates? She is a large, well-built, middle-aged woman with a rasping voice, with a rough voice, and a face of brass. What is this? Face of brass. Face of brass shows that she is a self-assured, shameless, and a face that is confident. Okay? She has a rough voice. She has a lot of confidence, doesn't care for anybody, and he hates such kind of middle-aged women. Above all things, what does she like to do? She loves to enter, invade smoking apartments that are already comfortably filled with a quiet company of smokers. So in the train, there is a place where you can sit and smoke. And many of the men are sitting there and quietly smoking. And this woman will barge in. She will enter because, you know, she is poised, she's self-confident, she has a big voice, she doesn't care for anyone. She will enter the smokers' compartment where all the people are sitting very comfortably. She will come bustling in, shouting over her shoulder at her last victim, a prostrate potter, and laden with packages of all maddening shapes and sizes. She will glare defiantly about her until some unfortunate has given up his seat. Now she comes bustling in, shouting over her shoulders. At whom is she shouting? Who is her victim? She's shouting at a prostrate potter. Potter is a person who is carrying her luggage. Prostrate, the potter is weak. He has lost his strength. He has been working hard and he has got so many packages of all shapes and sizes. She is carrying her luggage and she glares defiantly, angrily about her. She is looking for a place to sit, and people are not that ready to offer her a seat, and she gets angry even for that. And she glares at the people until somebody, some poor soul, thinks, okay, a middle-aged lady, and he gives up his seat to her. He is often accompanied by some sort of contemptible whining cur that is only 1 degree less offensive than its mistress. So the lady is shouting at the potter. Poor potter is carrying her luggage and she is angry and glaring until somebody gives her a seat. And as if this is not enough, she is accompanied by some sort of contemptible, disgraceful, dirty looking, whining dog. Cur is a dog that is only 1 degree less offensive than its mistress. The dog is a slightly better than the owner of the dog, this middle-aged lady. So from the moment that she has wedged herself in, from the moment she has got into the compartment with great difficulty because there is no place, and now there will be no more peace in the carriage. All have lost their peace of mind. They were all sitting very comfortably, complacently, smoking in their own world. But this woman has disturbed everybody. And moreover, people have lost their peace, but they look at her, but simmering hatred, and everywhere dark looks and muttered threats. They are cursing this woman who has entered the carriage with her dirty dog. She is smoking and shouting and screaming and making someone give up his seat for her, but everyone knows her. Courtesy and modesty perished in the world of travel on the day when she took her first journey. Everybody knows that she is a rude woman. She is not courteous, she is not modest, and courtesy and modesty have come to an end from the day she started traveling. But it will not be long before she is in hourly danger of extinction, for there are strong men in our midst. So far, she has got away with whatever she has done. First of all, mainly because she is a woman. They respect a woman. They think, okay, she's a middle-aged lady and people keep quiet. But he says people are running out of patience. And one day, some strong man will definitely shout at her. He will show her her place, and from that time onwards, he's just waiting for a time when some man is going to lose his patience and shout at this lady. And from that day, she needs what? A good beating, a good sounding. And once somebody sounds her, then she is going to do she's going to learn to be more humble than what she is now. There are other types of railway travelers. So this is the middle-aged woman is the first traveler that he hates. There are other types of railway travelers, not so offensive as the above, which combines all the bad qualities but still annoying in a varying degree to most of us. There are others whom he or the other passengers in the train do not like. But they're not as bad as this middle-aged woman. And of these others, I will tell you about these other people who are irritating travelers. I will talk to you about them one by one. One or two of the commonest first. Okay, common people whom we hate when we see them. First, there are those who, when they would go on a journey, take all their odd chattels and household utensils and parcel them up in brown paper, disdaining such things as boxes and trunks. Furthermore, when such eccentrics have loaded themselves up with queer-shaped packages, they will cast about for baskets of fruits and bunches of flowers to add to their own and other people's misery. So who are these first kind of people whom he doesn't like? So when usually we say we should travel light, but there are some people who, when they embark on a journey, when they go on a journey, what do? They take all their odd saddles, things which are not required, and many household utensils also they will want to cook on the train or when they get down at some place. So they carry so many utensils with them. They carry parcels which are wrapped in brown paper, and they don't carry trunks or boxes, and these things keep coming out, falling on the floor most of the time, and this is really an irritation. Furthermore, when such eccentrics people who are not very people who are different from what is usually accepted in the society, these people who behave in strange ways. What is strange about their way? They are carrying so many things. Usually when people go on a journey, as I've told you, they travel light. They carry minimum things. But these eccentric people who are different from the others, what do? They they don't carry trunks or boxes, they carry things wrapped in paper, they drop them, and such eccentrics have loaded themselves up with queer, funny shaped passengers. They will cast about for baskets of fruits. What do? Not only do they carry parcels in brown paper, they carry fruits, they carry flowers to add to their own and other people's misery. Then there are the simple folks who are forever eating and drinking in the railway carriages. So you have seen some people forever will be eating something. The minute they settle down on in a place, what will they do? They will open one packet and start eating and eating. No sooner have they settled in their seats, but they are passing each other tattered sandwiches, mournful scraps of pastry, cake, and talking with their mouth full and scattering crumbs over the trousers of fastidious old gentlemen. So what do these people do? When they are seated comfortably, they will start opening up their packets of food that they are carrying, and they will start eating sandwiches, bread, or they will start eating some cake, and they will start talking with the food in their mouth. And as they are talking or eating, the pieces of food, the crumbs of bread or cake or whatever, falls over the trousers, the pants of fastidious old gentlemen who are very careful. Old gentlemen, they're very careful, they're very neat, but these people spill food over their clothes. Sometimes these people will peel and eat bananas with such rapidity that nervous onlookers are compelled to seek another compartment. Sometimes they peel and eat bananas. They keep on eating one thing over the other that people cannot tolerate the way they are eating and munching and chomping their food one after the other, that the people sitting next to them cannot bear the sight of them eating bananas or the smell of the bananas, that they are forced to go and find a place in some other compartment. So students, in these two slides, we have seen three different kinds of people. Priestley describes three different kinds of people whom he meets on a train journey and whom he develops an instant dislike to. First is a middle-aged lady who is smoking and entering the compartment with her dog and disturbing all the other people and talking very loudly. She disturbs their peace. Secondly, he talks about people who are traveling with a lot of luggage. And thirdly, he is talking about people who overeat, sitting in the train and dropping their food and thus disturbing others. So we will stop here, students, for today, and you can prepare two short questions. That is, how does Priestley describe the middle-aged lady, or and the second question is, which are the two kinds of travelers who can annoy people like Priestley? So here in the last slide you have seen these two kinds of people, one who are carrying a lot of luggage, and the second who are scattering their food in the compartment and disturbing people. So thank you, students. The remaining part of the lesson will be uploaded in the next video. This is quite a lengthy lesson, so this is part 1. Thank you, students.